Hi everyone, my name is Jennifer Nealer and I will be performing a monologue that I created that's called Losing a Loved One. This monologue basically highlights a personal experience that my family and I went through. I lost my grandma, which is my mother's mom, and it brings up that feeling of losing a loved one and what somebody goes through. And it brings up unavoidable questions that need to be brought up. Let me ask you this. Have you ever had the feeling of emptiness inside of you? Like, you look at the world and you just feel separated from everyone else. Just like there's something missing. You go through this world knowing that there's only one person that can fill that emptiness, but they're not there. As a kid, I would always go up to her and everything would be okay. But now it's hard to even say her name sometimes. She was the glue that kept our family together. After she died, everything changed, and that can never be replaced. Every family event, it felt like a piece of our family was missing. It's been 10 years and that piece is yet to feel filled. I just have all these memories as a kid. Going with my cousins to have a sleepover at Grandma's house. It was filled with endless treats, board games, and funny movies. I remember this one time, New Year's Eve. My cousin and I went downstairs to grab some noisemakers for the ball drop. But like every kid, we were too oblivious to know what time it was. All of a sudden, the clock downstairs showed midnight, and my cousin and I knew we'd missed the ball drop. So we went back upstairs, all heartbroken, when all of a sudden here comes Grandma telling us to hurry, that the countdown is about to start. We counted down and had our own midnight celebration, and everything was okay. Everything my younger self ever wanted was right there in that house. Everything that made me truly happy, that made my family happy, was taken from me when I was just in the 3rd grade. To explain it in simpler terms, it's like you're driving down the highway when all of a sudden a bus just rams into you. It's like you're walking up a flight of steps when all of a sudden you miss that last step and you stumble to the ground. It's like you wake up one morning and your whole life changes. If you think about it though, losing a loved one just brings up the never-ending topic of the inevitable. We all know we're gonna die one day and it'll be our turn to have our family grieve over us. It's a never-ending cycle. But why does it have to happen so suddenly? The child that I was just wanted to spend time playing board games with my grandma. But nope, that had to get taken away. We live our lives not knowing if we're gonna wake up the next morning. We wake up, watch the news, and we hear about someone else's death every morning. So why do we avoid the topic? The child that I was didn't know what it felt like to lose someone I loved so dearly. Family crying all around me, cousins trying to cheer me up, gaining an emptiness that I can never replace. Death and heartbreak happen every day, all around us. It's a dark surprise that will fill everyone one day, and we have to ask ourselves, are we ready for it? Or are we just trying to avoid that inevitable ending?